Hey, this is Darren LaCroix. How to write a speech. How can you write a speech without knowing the elements? You gotta know the elements of a great speech if you're gonna write a great speech. And some of them are obvious, but I think it's important to review all of them. First, the introduction. The introduction is what's said before you come up and speak. A good introduction will set the audience up for good listening and get them curious and already start intriguing them about your topic. A lot of people will have an introduction that's like a biography, blah, 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 blah. And then in high school, and then in third grade, and then in fourth grade. So what we want to do is have a short, crisp introduction that sets it up. Your premise. Your premise is the idea, the thought, what it is you're trying to accomplish, you as the presenter during this presentation. Your strong opening. A lot of people say we need an attention-getting opening. Well, we need to get attention, but for what purpose? And how does that tie into our premise? Your points of wisdom. Your points of wisdom are the major points that you're trying to get across. The crucial walkaways that you're going to back up with evidence. So what are the points of wisdom? I learned that from Patricia Fripp. Great speaker coach. Check out her website, fripp.com, Patricia Fripp. Then what we need is examples, exercises, and metaphors. These are the elements that actually will back up your points of wisdom. Very important. We need to almost come at it for 2 or 3 or different directions and different ways that we can internalize that point of wisdom. We need seamless transitions. That's a transition between one point and the next point that clearly indicates to the audience, guess what? We're changing lanes. We're now going to another point. A lot of people do not take the time to have that in their speech. Then a call for action. What's that reason? What's that thing that we want the audience to do? What do we want them to do as a result of this speech? Maybe we want them to think differently. Maybe we want them to call their boss and tell them how great they are. Maybe you want to call a mentor. Maybe we want to get them to go and do something to earn more money, to make more sales calls. Whatever it is based on your premise. A review. Always a good idea before you go to your close to review, to go back and mention your points of wisdom. Very important. And finally, our strong close. The strong close needs to be similar to our strong opening in power. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Maybe it's a story, maybe it's a quote, maybe it's a poem, but how are we going to summarize our premise? And as Patricia Fripp says, your last words linger. You want to leave that with a strong close. So those are the elements of a great speech. If you want to know more details about each element and how to create them, check out Create Your Keynote by next week. And you'll see the step-by-step process that I've condensed 20 years of learning how to do this to make it simple for you. Stage time.